know they're terrorizing the streets right now. Man, Facebook just told me some bullshit, but I ain't gonna let that shit ruin me. I ain't gonna let that shit ruin me. Let's kick this shit off. I know they're terrorizing the streets right now. Come on, man. Y'all know we getting ready to pod tonight, but I just want to let y'all know what we do on Thursdays, man. Cause a lot of y'all be talking. Where the hell they at? A lot of y'all be talking good. I'm here every Thursday. Live. To the right or to the left? One more. On the roof, I got him.
You got him?
Fire, target mark.
Looks like he got to jump. He had to jump. Got him.
Where he at?
He dead. Where he at? He would have got him out of here. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what tonight is, man.
I'm really from the trenches. Them birds get you follow for a mention. Face card clean without a blemish.
Live streaming is on.
I'm really from the trenches. Them birds get you follow for a mention. Face card clean without a blemish. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take me, roll them out the vision. They hold me trying to roll me out my Jimmy. I'm really from the trenches. Them birds get you follow for a mention. Face card clean without a blemish. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take me, roll them out the vision. They hold me trying to roll me out my Jimmy. This the shit the hood learned us. What got us riding with burners. The shit a constant reminder.
My concubine, nigga. I'm clucking her. Alright, T, we in here, man. We in here. Like swimwear. I got you muted, bro. I'm gonna unmute you. I can't even unmute you, bro. You gotta unmute yourself, probably. And that fucked up. You can mute a nigga, but you can't unmute a nigga, bro. That's some black privilege type shit, man.
Okay. That's what it's about.
All right, y'all, man. We got a lot to get to tonight. It's always the same old, but it's never the same. So we're going to start off real light. We was just talking about one of our favorite rappers because we always like to start off with our new music discussion. So, Gates. No, what it called? That bit called? Weeks, nigga. How you feel about that bad boy, bro?
I'm always fucking with new music, especially from niggas that's trying to create new music, nigga, when it ain't just the same formula all the time.
Never the same. Never.
So a nigga like me, I'm always gonna respect that type of shit. So I was already fucking with that. I'm fucking with everything from the shit, bro. Nigga like me, I'm just really waiting on the tape. If I'm waiting on anything, nigga.
That's my thing. You heard them on a live. They was trying to speak about the tape. Like, should I tell them what the tape really is? I don't know if you peeped that or not. What could the tape really be?
I was lying. I mean, I was laughing all that, nigga. That's some Gates shit. I feel like
shit, right?
He want to make it more than it is. You heard him speaking on spirituality on this one. I ain't really did that. I'm like, damn, what Gates ain't do that?
He said, bro, I usually don't like to get into certain things, but I'm finna get into them. I'm like, bro, what could you get into that you haven't gotten to already, bro? You gotta possibly come out and tell us you gay.
Bro, see, me and you on the same page, nigga. I was like, bro, what more could you possibly get into, bro, that you haven't got into?
I never heard somebody give up so much, bro.
He always into some shit. I have never seen Gates not like, bro. That was the whole reason why we fought with Gates. He was so honest.
Honest as fuck.
So like, what he gonna come on this new tape with?
Man, I can't even imagine, bro.
Bitch, this morning my daughter took a shit on the covers. Like, what the fuck could Gates possibly say now that we haven't heard? This is the nigga that eat period blood.
A ghost
Vampire
threw
man.
up in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie, I had liked it. Matter of fact, I got somewhat excited. I can't even imagine what I can't imagine what he could say that would be any different, bro. But
He can't. I don't think he can say nothing for two niggas like me and you, but maybe because I'm trying to think about it. When is the last time that he really delved into something? When I say delved into something, I'm talking about like the way he used to do it on the older tapes, like the Luca Brasi story, and even the older shit than that. Like I'm trying to figure out like what could he possibly do. It's nothing for us, but I'm saying as far as for the new people.
right. What stone can he turn over that ain't been turned already?
But like I said, I feel like a lot of new people only know him 2 phones, shit like that. So,
Man, I went back and looked at them numbers, bro. 2 phones is really the only one that did numbers like that.
bro, I know it because anytime I ask you about Gates, they tell me he's sucking and explain to me 2 phones or some stupid shit. I'm like, hold on, what?
And it's crazy. Like I don't know. It's like the way the baby when he came out, he did like numbers like back to back, like the back to back to back. Like it was no way that shouldn't happen. I think really might have did like okay too.
Really did good.
It ain't do 100 though.
That tape did good.
But did it do 100 though?
I'm
Two
almost
phones
positive.
did like 275 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Two phones went crazy.
And that's some mid, bro. Damn, bro. I wish I understood, bro. Like 2 phones is some like roaming around should like be.
Bro, what the fuck?
And I went back to roaming around doing pretty good, bro. But roaming around should be at a bill, bro. Neon light should be at a quarter. You know what I'm saying? It's some ones out there, bro. Even on that that general shit, that what's my favorite shit, nigga? Case closed, nigga. Case closed is my shit. But I don't know if it's because of what happened when he kicked the bitch in the chest. In the chest area, bro. I don't know if his ship sailed at that point, like he said. But it's something going on, bro. It's something going on.
Perfect imperfection. He got 100 mil.
Perfect imperfection. All right.
Yeah, 100 mil on that.
That's an intro to something, man. No, that's just the middle of some shit.
Yeah, that's the middle, John. Yeah. Yeah, I know no one ain't do good because I seen him repost. He got it unlisted too.
I think Jam did some shit.
Jam for sure,
Jam did some shit.
For sure. I feel like Jam did something, nigga.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see what the world likes versus what you like, bro. It's always
that's
crazy.
What the world loves. I tell you, bro, it's a big difference between being a fan and being a nigga that just likes some shit a nigga made.
Seem like they only fuck with pussy nigga.
Did you go check out any of those tracks from the fellas that you sent us? Hold on, let me go in. Yeah, hold on, let me see what lady said. Right.
We got somebody joining the pod. We got somebody joining the pod live, man. It's hurtful, that's what the girl I used to love. Seem like they don't.
Huh?
If y'all ain't see it, but I give y'all love. You know, I ain't gonna play no content. It did a mill. It did a good mill. Give y'all a little preview while we wait to see what our guest's gonna do. Move this over here. Yeah, I know y'all see the topics, man. We're gonna get to them. Don't fret. Do not fret. Facebook told me they're gonna stop me from telling my fans what I'm doing. That's fucked up.
Nigga trying to hold you back.
Hold me back, bro.
Damn. Look at the look at the little bro in my motherfucking comment section. I'm gonna sell him out, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, he ain't selling me out, but I want to sell him out. He asking me questions that I don't feel like a man should be asking me as a grown up
I got.
man.
Hey, y'all, I got called while we watching this shit. I got called the coon today.
Oh, so he called you a coon, yeah? Because I was about to speak on little bro on the cast. I ain't
Hey,
want
nigga saw me on say cheese. Nigga saw me on a say cheese type shit. Speaking on some shit. Nigga said, "You
to.
goddamn coon." He took it upon himself to come all the way to my personal page and call me a coon. I was loving that shit. I was hoping I could get a few more people to do that same type of shit.
Damn. So you said that nigga got so overworked
Nigga got so overworked. I didn't even do too much, bro. I ain't even give it to him like that.
that he lied on you.
Lied on me, bro. I'm a coon.
And what he is, he just out here giving it up.
He just out here giving it up, bro. I looked into him, bro. What he do? He do some weird shit. He got a weird ass song, bro. To where he just burning. He just shit talking to PlayStation 4. Fuck PS4. Fuck up PS4.
Huh?
PS4. That bitch did numbers. That bitch did numbers. Weird as
Oh,
fuck.
he a lame.
Lame as fuck.
All right, yeah, that's
He a
all you have
lame.
to
He's gonna call me a coon, but he's a media whore.
say.
Any nigga that'll make a PlayStation 4 song is a media whore. You can't argue with no media whore. He do
Nigga,
anything for attention.
I'm about to say, nigga, it's no way to argue with a nigga that call a nigga a coon. I'm trying to figure out what could qualify a nigga as a coon? Cause like that's a big topic too. Like even Buster drop. A lot of people dropping, and I feel like they coons. Not talking about Buster in this sense, but I'm just talking about people dropping, and I see what they're doing. They're playing it safe. They're being faggots. I gotta stop calling people faggots. They're playing it safe, bro. They're lying to the people and they're trying to get
Yeah.
support. They're trying to galvanize everybody, and they know they don't want to lose their base.
Come
Cause
on.
I be hearing niggas talking about you, bro, got him a little money now. No, it's not even about having money, bro. It's about one day you want to have money and you don't want niggas to take your money.
Hey, bro, he had money back when George Bush was in office, bro. More money probably that. Nah,
Who you speaking on right now?
I'm talking about Wayne just having
Ooh,
money.
don't speak on the God. Don't speak on the
We
God.
ain't gonna get to him yet, bro.
I was about to say, bro, I'm trying to tell you, cause we ain't really been fucking with Wayne, but like when I see people go against people, I gotta get back on them and kind of like remind nigga like, bro, this man made Georgia Bush, bro.
Now,
What are y'all talking about, bro?
And I'm not gonna act like I don't think that he said some weird shit. I thought a few of his statements were weird, bro, and I thought it was like a little mind. I thought it was him stuck in his little world.
What he said though?
This shit about racism don't exist.
Oh yeah, that was some weird. That was some weird Black Lives Matter
But
shit.
he also, yeah, and I feel why a nigga won't want to fuck with Black Lives Matter, so I'm not gonna
Yeah,
ever call
I
a nigga.
told
See,
you, bro.
and you
It's
can't call
always
a nigga a
weird.
coon for not fucking with Black Lives Matter. But y'all
I'm
gotta
trying to tell you,
understand, that's a political fight, bro. That's the Democrats versus the Republicans, bro.
bro. That's
It's the
all I'm trying to let
liberals
you
versus
know,
the
bro.
conservatives, bro. If y'all don't open y'all eyes and see that shit, then y'all gonna think everybody that don't hashtag that shit is a coon, bro. I've hashtagged this shit, bro. I've got caught up in the political masquerades, bro. I've been
Yo,
out here. Cause
that was my problem with Wayne, because I knew that he got caught up because even that question wasn't a question pertaining to him. Because like if you ask Gates that question, he'd negate it. Because I feel like a lot of niggas would be like, nah, I ain't really on that Black Lives Matter shit, bro.
right. Oh yeah,
Like,
you know he
but
not gonna. Cause
but
it's a political statement.
yeah, when you present it like that to me, nigga, if I ain't thinking, I gotta answer that bit quick to get it off my plate.
Come on, man.
And that's the only thing I'm saying about Wayne. But nigga, when Wayne took that picture with Trump, I'm letting niggas know, like, bro, y'all read it though, right? And seen why he's taking a picture?
He's
Like
literally, bro. He literally, and that's my thing. Like, if you read the caption, bro, he explains to you what is being done here, bro.
So now
You don't have to guess, bro. I know it's hard for people to form their own opinions, but you don't even have to do it.
you don't
You
even
don't
have
even
to do it.
do it. It's right there in front of you, bro.
Hey, now all you
the
gotta do
platinum
now
pack.
is fact check it.
I
All you
like the
gotta do
platinum
now.
pack.
What the fuck, bro? Speak
Hey,
on it, nigga.
Hey, I read over all them shits though, and I don't know, maybe because Trump shit is way less wordy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if maybe he's sitting down with these niggas and giving these niggas more words, possibly. But I read over both of them shits. I slightly don't like none of them, neither one of them.
Who shit? Who shit you checked out?
I checked out Joe Biden's lift every voice type shit, and I
Hmm.
checked out Trump's new platinum package.
So did
Um,
you check out the additional stuff that he added as far as for what he got from Ice Cube? The 500 million towards black businesses, 30 million towards something else. I heard. I seen some nice numbers on there. So I'm not sure what exactly you seen, but what stood out to you?
what stood out to me is minority,
Hmm.
small business associations.
Minority. That's gonna get us.
Yeah. I don't like that shit.
That is gonna get us, boy.
I don't like that word minority being used at all when it comes down to when it come down to anything that comes to us, bro, because we are always at the bottom of that minority list. I hate that shit. I can't even flex. So that's something that kind of threw me off. And the fact that the whole SBA wasn't involved, I was like, damn, bro. But one thing I did notice about Trump shit, and this right here, I'm finna put it on the screen for y'all. One thing I did notice about this shit was what he was saying is he's gonna put a special division, which I was like, I don't really like divisions. I don't really like being in divisions either, bro. But it's like, all right, if you gonna try to involve them niggas, bro, we definitely need a division, and it has to be a black person, of course, over the head of that division. So, eh, that's why I'm kind of fucking with it at. This one is on his official. This one is on the website though, so I don't know if it's the most updated one or not. This one is on the DonaldTrump.com website though.
Okay.
I got it up on the bit for everybody to read. I don't even know if
Mm,
it's big enough.
let me see it. You probably got it on the Facebook. Let me go check out the live on the Facebook.
Maybe that's a little bigger for everybody. Um, 400 billion in lending.
All right, so it's 400 billion.
400 billion.
Hmm.
I'm gonna read it. Increase opportunities for small business lending and technical assistance through community development financial institutions in order to grow business and create generational wealth opportunities with over 400 billion in lending.
All right.
Make
So,
minority business development agencies permanent. Here it is. Appoint its leader to the assistant secretary of commerce level. Create a sub office. So I like that. I like that kind of sort of. As
mm,
appoint its leader. So its leader is going to get a political position. Its leader got to be black. Fuck that.
mm.
Create a sub office of African American affairs and engage with private sector advisors to ensure real world plans and solutions.
Like I said, a lot of those Johns may not be the best,
Right.
but all I really want, like, it'd probably even be better if we stop asking for handout and try to get them out of our business. But since we need handouts, I feel like this plan is good. It's the same thing that the Democrats have with those weird people, right? Those weird black people that be speaking all the time. I be wanting to fuck with these black people. They've been out here. Tupac been banging on the NAACP ass niggas.
It ain't
Oh,
that. It ain't that
huh?
we need handouts, bro.
What's up?
We just need we need policies. We need policies. The policies got to be fair. If we can get the fair policies, bro, we can get equal policies, bro. We don't need handouts. Shit just got to be equal.
See, and that's the only reason why I'm fucking with Trump. Because I don't know if y'all know or y'all don't know, but he don't care about black people. Not in a bad way, not in a good way. It's just not his interest. Meaning that you do what you do for your own. I'm trying to tell you, that's what the presidency was supposed to be about. Whoever got you elected, you came in there and you did some shit for him. Maybe
But
we didn't get Obama elected, bro. But
see,
that
it's not even the fact that he don't care about black people. He doesn't care about anybody. You can tell somebody who just doesn't give a fuck about anything outside of their personal interests. And that's why it's like I understand you want to label him as a
see,
racist.
hold on.
Go
Let's
ahead, go
stop there
ahead.
1 second because I want you to finish. But why was everybody and him buddy buddy until he became president?
Because you know how you fake kick it with niggas? And that's
Bro,
go
for
ahead, go
20
ahead.
years, And then for 4 of my years, I'm just flaming racist. And I tell you, that was another thing. I was like, bro, did y'all forget that Lil Wayne was Lil Wayne, bro? Like when Donald Trump meets Lil Wayne, it's mutual respect. Like I feel like y'all think Donald Trump is this weird white supremacist that don't know about rap. Like Donald Trump is as pop hip hop as hip hop could be, right? Niggas made so much songs about him. My boy Lito even said some shit about Trump.
Snoop Dogg did the roast.
So you feel me? Niggas, we fought with Trump, bro. So I don't know how racist he may be or may not be, but I'm telling you, what fucked people up, bro, is a nigga being as blatant as possible, bro. And that's what I don't want him to stop, because imagine if like Kanye get in there 2024 or somebody else getting in there 2024 or some black shit. They gonna hit us the same shit we hitting Trump with. And that's what I heard people saying about the Obama. They were like, bro, this shit been going on for 12 years. Y'all only feeling it for 4 years, but for 12 years, bro. Anytime you spoke about this man's presidency, they said you was racist. Like that same shit going on right now, and just in a switch. So everything Donald Trump said is racist. Like, bro, nah, he's just saying what he feel. Like it ain't racist as much as it's him saying what he feel, bro. Like I think like a Biden is a racist. Like a nigga that don't say nothing to me, bro, that want to kill me. I feel like he a racist. Matter of fact, today I was at a Walmart. Fucking white dude walked up to me and nigga went to. I guess I look like I'm Haitian, so he went to telling me, hey, I got a Haitian. I adopted two Haitians. Got a Haitian son, Haitian daughter. White man, Trump hat on his head. I didn't look at the hat yet, so he telling me his whole story. Like, man, I got him in college. Boom, they doing this, they doing this, they on their shit. And I'm like, man, that's good, bro. We need more leaders like that. He was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to be a leader like Trump. And he put his head down. Old ass white nigga like 77. I mean, white cracker. He's not a nigga. He's not a king. Old white cracker, bro. A honky, pulled up honky ass nigga. So yeah, him. I had no problem with him, bro. But I promise, bro, if I run into a Biden, bro, I feel like he have a problem with me, bro. Every Biden driver I ever met that's not black, they got a problem with me, bro. Trump people, they don't got no problem with me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I feel like I don't care about Trump. I don't care about either two, bro. Lil Haiti, you can't hear us, bro? I don't know if Lil Haiti can hear us, bro. He just texted me.
Get himself situated, bro. You already know it's gonna go down when he get right.
No, bro. He's right here looking at me and you, bro. He just texted me. Did you see him text us say he can't hear? Ask him, can he hear? Ask him, can he hear you, bro?
Ask him what he can't hear, though. Can he not hear me on Facebook? I'm finna have that shit right.
Lil Haiti, where you at, bro? Where can you hear us at? He don't even know what we're saying. He's just looking at the screen.
His rights looks good. I watched listened to them.
You can hear us now?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure. All right, school shit. We're still going in on the Trump shit. I seen you about to run a couple more shit down just about how like he don't really give a fuck about us. You can tell a nigga that really care about his own interests.
Yeah, I can tell by it's a few people that are. I don't think they're racist, but I don't think they give a fuck about the black struggle. I don't think they give a fuck about the Chinese struggle. I don't think they give a fuck about no struggle besides their own motherfucking pockets. And that's kind of how I look at him. He's a businessman. He's a shady character. He's cutthroat. He fired niggas at the drop of a dime. He didn't give a fuck about who family was gonna be hurt by that shit. That's what kind of person he is, and that's what kind of person he's been. So I don't get it.
Lil Haiti, with that, I tell you, like, we speak about this kind of every podcast, so we want to run over it. But I tell you, my problem is when I hear, and like, it's so typical. Like, how could y'all? I'm trying to tell you, this is how I live life, bro. If a nigga disrespect me, bro, I'm not fucking with him, bro. Just as simple as that. Y'all mad at Trump because the way he speak, fine and dandy. I have no problem with it, bro. A nigga came out, a white person came out, bro, and said, if you don't vote for him, you're not black. That's what a white person told y'all. A white person also said, we have one nigger in office, we don't need another nigger in office. That's what a white man said. A white man also said that I don't want my fucking kids going to fucking school with those animals, in a sense. That's what that same white man said. The same Democrat man, Hillary and Bill, what they were saying, super predators. I don't get how we still be rocking with it. Like, my whole thing is, at least take a year off. Last year, y'all all voted for Hillary, bro. Then the report came out about the Hunter Biden shit. A lot of reports came out about all this shit. Y'all talking about the Trump shit. The report came out. Oh, Trump had nothing to do with it. Like, look, all these things coming out, and nobody is saying anything about it. But we're still saying Trump doing. What is he doing? Can you tell me what he's actually doing? Lil Haiti had a point last time. I was rocking with it, but I was like, that points lead us back to this point. When are we gonna be able to produce and manufacture and get back to maybe we're not ever going to get back to that. Like, maybe that's just not the American dream anymore.
Right.
But that's the reason why it's such a separation from the middle class and the upper class. It ain't even no middle class no more. It's just motherfucking rich niggas and poor niggas. We don't have no middle ground for niggas to work in the Ford plant. It's just nothing to really do to become anything, nigga. Right now it's a weird entrepreneur time. It just everything I'm seeing going on, bro. I feel like we just need business, bro. We need a nigga like Trump that's on some shit like, all right, fuck them boys, bro. And if them boys ain't willing to really negotiate and start doing business right, fuck them. I'm trying to tell you, everybody needs America, bro. If we keep on doing this weird shit that we doing, I don't know.
And that's what I love that shit about throwing your weight around, like in a way that's gonna benefit. It's like that's the shit. And I didn't even know this. I heard this weird ass theory from Alex Jones, and it kind of made sense. He was basically saying like the Democrats' whole objective is to bankrupt America, and like if you sit back and think about that shit, bro.
Why wouldn't it be their plan?
If you sit back and think about that shit, bro.
Well, I mean, why would it be their plan though?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because majority of these Democrats that we had, if you do any studies into their background or anything, they all came from communists or some type of weird socialism type of upbringing.
They have a lot of foreign interests.
Well,
So
I
that's
mean,
the main
you would
reason.
say that for Republican, not Democrat.
I'm saying that for all Democrats, like and then when I say all Democrats, I'm really starting off with my boy Obama. I started off with my boy Barry, and that's the thing. I don't even want to bang on Obama, but we don't even got to go back. Let's go forward. Bernie Sanders and AOC. Every time they speak, they say democratic socialism. I don't know if we know what socialism is, nigga, but that's what happened in Venezuela when Venezuela was technically doing their own thing. America found interest in them and then took all their trees down, made all these buildings, put everything in stores, and now everybody will tell you that in Venezuela they have grocery stores, but they don't have any groceries. And we got a slight preview of that right now during COVID. Like even right now, it's still stuff that's not back in stores. Me personally, I fuck with the all dressed up chips. Them bitches ain't back yet. I fuck with the breaded okra. Them bitches ain't back yet. You feel me? So like we're seeing it right now, bruh. We're seeing it right now within our face. So I'm just trying to really figure out like how are they not trying to do this? Like how isn't this their plan? Their plan is to shut down the economy. America has nothing but economy. Like what else does America export or?
But I'm saying like, but I'm trying to understand what gains came from it. Come from that.
Probably, I would have to say to implement some kind of socialist system.
Oh, but we could say simple as this.
But there's no if you don't have a thriving economy, socialism cannot work unless you want every jobs to be government jobs, which is a failure.
But I'm saying, have you been listening to the Democrats though?
Yeah, I do. But the thing is, most of that shit or campaign or rhetorics. That shit have no.
They definitely tried to what was their plan for what they said they wanted to give out during this shit?
And I'm glad Lil Haiti here because
how many trillions of dollars did they say that they wanted to get out? And niggas on the Republican side was like, bro, y'all are retarded.
Lil Haiti, how do
actually get out of trades?
How do you back out of this? Like this situation that we're in right now with handouts and handouts. How does the next president come in?
What handouts you talking about?
Meaning that like stimulus check and everything that's going on that the Republicans don't want to be going on.
Well, as far as the stimulus, the Republicans, that's what they want in order for Trump to get reelected. Trump is pushing for those stimulus.
Trump is pushing for the second stimulus. Trump didn't want any stimulus early on.
Yes, it does because he campaigned for it. He pushed for even more.
No. The first time the Democrats had a problem with the Republican sign up. I don't know if you remember the Democrats that bill.
The problem
bill was the Democrat bill. Trump wanted to give money to businesses.
No,
Democrats wanted to give money to people.
To people. That's the stark difference between Republican.
And that's the difference between having a successful economy and like what I'm trying to say is why like here's
the fundamentals. Here's the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to economies from the Democratic and all Republican. Mm-hmm. Republicans believe that giving money or giving benefits to businesses because that it trickles down. So they believe on that trickle down economy. And
Mhm.
Repub and Democrat believes that giving money to the people because they're all the spenders anyway. If they're going out to spend, that creates markets. Markets create more jobs. So those are two big fundamentals of between Democrats and Republicans. So whichever that you believe that is correct, it's basically like it,
Like, what about the
you get
people
lost.
in
It's
fact, though,
very
Lil Diddy? Because I want
it's
you to
a
understand.
very polarizing issue, huh?
All right, but it's not even really polarizing if you think about it like this. Like, all right, imagine this. Say you keep on taxing these corporations, don't they
Hmm.
just move their business out of America and just like Nike? Because Nike don't complain about shit. I
But
have never heard Nike speak about China sweatshops. I have never heard Nike say we need to stop that. But I
why
hear
would they?
shit
Why
about
would
that.
they? No business would is going to complain about that.
But
And Nike is not a America market. Nike is a global market. Matter of fact, they sell more outside of the U.S. than in the U.S.
Mm.
yeah, see, that's the thing though. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, what about like, all right, see, like with Ralph Lauren.
Hmm.
Ralph Lauren sells a lot of shit in the US, but Ralph
Right?
Lauren is based where Ralph Lauren is based. That's my problem with
No, no, that's not based. Like
what you
it's
saying.
still a U.S. company. They just make their merchandises overseas, which is cheaper.
I gotta Google it because I was just doing the research the other day, so I don't want to throw
Like
no.
most of those companies, reason why China people doing business China because they have no regulations, meaning that it's a laissez-faire type of thing for businesses. They let you do whatever the fuck you want, and that's why you have sweatshops, kids working in factories, horrible working conditions, no benefits, no nothing. It's a laissez-faire type of economy over there. Like they let just in the name of of jobs being in China, and China recoup tax money from those businesses.
Yeah, see,
But
I understand what you're
but
saying, but like I heard a lot of business people speak. Like I'm gonna have to show you some of the clips and shit. I'm gonna definitely put them up real quick. But I heard a lot of people saying that they're moving their business out of America for the opposite reason of what you're telling me. So what you're saying, I understand
no,
what you're saying, but it don't seem like it's just manufacturing.
yeah, it is basic. It's manufactured. But a company will always find ways. Will always go where there's cheaper ways to produce a product and cheaper labor. So wherever they can find those two fundamentals to be cheapest, they're always going to go there. Now, the difference is the reason why businesses move things moving their factories out of America is because it becomes more effective, more expensive to produce goods. Because if you have somebody working on your factories, you have to pay payroll taxes, right? You have to pay um, uh, um, huge buildings, warehouse spaces, which costs a lot and also high on taxes. You have to pay for their benefits like health insurance, their pension plans, and things like that. It becomes way more expensive. For labor becomes way more expensive, which makes the goods become more expensive to produce. Now, they outsources outsource those parts of that company overseas where there's no regulations, meaning that you can produce those goods as fast as you can in horrible conditions. You don't have to be responsible to pay payroll taxes in certain countries for those people, and then you don't have to um to pay benefits like health insurance and pension plans and retirement plans and etc. So it makes producing those goods um, less expensive, which makes it worth it to go in those countries. That's what China did deregulations. Deregulations meaning that you move down, you eliminate or strip down some regulations that protects people's rights, and so on and so forth. And when you have that, then businesses are more inclined to be more aggressive, to be more to be, to do things in ways that protects their bottom line rather than the health and safety of the people and their environment. That's the difference. Why?
Hey, I'm fucking with you. That's why. Hey, that you understand. That's why every time I think about it, I was like, bro, black people, if we knew it was conservative, I don't think we want that. I don't think we want companies making cheaper products at a lower rate. I don't think we want that. Like, all right, but the word that I was looking for was it's called tax inversion. That's exactly what you basically saying, Lahady. And this is the main reason in my mind, and probably if you Google it, it'll probably come up too. But tax evasion or corporate
Tax
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 evasion,
evasion, tax evasion. You mean?
nah, eversion. It's a form of tax avoidance where a corporate restructures so that the current parent is replaced by a foreign parent, and the original parent company becomes a subsidiary of the
Tax
foreign parent.
avoidance. I mean, tax aversion. I haven't heard that term yet.
Yeah, that's the actual term. Like I said, I was just doing the research the other day, but you can type it in. It's called tax inversion.
Inversion. In.
Yeah, INV version. Yeah, IN. Yeah. So I was just doing the research the other day, and I was trying to really figure it out because I was trying to figure out like why. Because like I said, when I listen to people, it's so weird when I'm like, bro, y'all are both in America, and
Oh,
you're
oh,
saying,
oh. Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. I didn't know the term, but yeah.
All right.
Basically, everybody's doing it, not just America. That's why you had that whole Panama scandal. You heard about that, the Panama scandal is basically where all the wealthiest of the wealthiest peoples and corporations and stuff incorporated in Panama using one law firm. That law firm was holding assets worth of hundreds of trillions of dollars just because wealthy individuals and businesses all over the universe were using that in order to avoid taxes in their respective countries. And you had people in high level government, presidents, prime ministers, and big developed nations were all in it. Lionel Messi was part of it. He got into trouble with the Italian government just like that. Matter of fact, he was arrested or
I'm looking at
yeah,
it right. I'm
yeah.
looking at it right now. So exactly what Lil Hady's talking about. A dude with the pseudonym John Doe. So he just threw that name out there, but he released some shit called the Panama Papers.
Panama papers and stuff. They all do
Yeah.
it. It's not just people from America, businesses from America. Now,
But did
in
you hear
all
about
of
the way that it's done in America to where like you get taxed over there too? So it's like a double taxation if your business is based out of America and you want.
Live streaming is
owner
on.
of that company is a corporation which are registered in Panama or fucking
Live streaming is on.
my company is not owned by me personally who resides in America. Or it's not an American company, it's considered to be a foreign company and stuff like that. So assets are then trickled down to that company which owned by a foreign bank and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So that's how they do it. So corporations owned by another corporations owned by they call it shell corporations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have this house, right? I buy this house. It's owned by one company. So that owner of that company is another company. That owner of that company is all of the so you have like 10, 20, 50 shell companies owned by one asset, and that's what makes it extremely difficult. And so that one assets could be owned by companies which registered in every places around the world. So even if you're trying to find out the owner of it, the resources that it'll take, it's almost impossible. There was an example like that. I remember 2 years ago, I was selling a house to this family. The house located right there on off of Hiawassee in Spring
Mm-hmm.
Lake. Wells Fargo was doing the loan. And when you're selling a house, the bank needs to verify who owns it.
Mm-hmm.
and who's capable of signing off on it in order to for them to approve the loan and to close on the house.
Mm-hmm.
We're running into in trouble because that house is owned by an LLC, which is
Mm.
owned by another LLC, which
Mm.
owned by another LLC, which owned by another LLC. It was like 23 shells all the way down to a trust.
Damn.
So it was like almost they had to make an exception in order to close, and that's how people are able to hide their money. Basically, you have rich people who has zero personal assets because they do it like that. I had a guy, this white dude I was playing basketball in Windermere with. This he worth somewhere around $40 million. He was in real estates and development and stuff like that. He developed most of Windermere, Kings Point.
Yeah, the dude that I was working, keep on
Yeah,
going in, but dude that I was working with, he was the one that developed all the UCF the
yeah,
dorms, the all campus dorms, and I was always interested in that, but like the same way he was playing
yeah.
basketball, they move so like, and even when you're talking about that, I want you to keep it in your mind, like why don't we move like that? Is it because we're new to it? Is it just new money? Because like
You
we'll
don't have
see
to.
them and
You
they'll
don't
just
have.
be so regular.
Yeah, this nigga was hooping on in New Balances, bro, and not even the
Yeah.
new Kawhi one. New Balances, and he had one of those J6 that he jogged. He lived in Windermere. He
Uh-huh.
jogged to the gym. It's still Windermere LA Fitness. He jogged to the gym in J6. You know those Walmart J6 shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and, and he plays in some New Balances and go home like some old Balance and New Balances. And he says, yeah, in 2008, when this thing happened, I filed bankruptcy and I was super rich. I let everything, I mean, the bank came after me, but the only thing I had to my name is a jet ski and fucking old truck. That's all I had to my personal name.
School.
They
We don't
can't
even
go,
get this.
yeah,
Go ahead, lady. Finish
they
up.
can't go. He owned a house in Windermere worth somewhere around $7 million. They couldn't go after it because it's a homestead. And everything else he owns is on it's on trust. He says, yeah, like basically I own zero assets. Everything is owned by corporations. So his stocks, holdings, and everything is owned by corporations, and by trust. The thing is, that's why I like.
Playing this game backwards, bro. We
Yeah, we
playing this
playing this
game
shit
backwards
backwards,
for
and
sure.
that's what that's what that goes back to my original plan with the whole politics and shit like that. We have no business in being in politics. Like,
Say that. Hey, matter of fact, I heard because the other night I wish you was here, but the other night I was speaking on the electoral colleges. I was talking about the origins, and I was really speaking on the fact that it sounds bad, but once we got to the bottom of it, I was trying to figure out is it the best plan? Because I'm thinking of it like this, lady.
hey,
You have a
and
bunch of people voting that don't listen to the debates, and the reason why the debates are so short is because people don't have a long attention span.
attention, yeah,
So
that
it's
shit should
all
be
weird.
that shit should be like a one-on-one conversation against you know Patrick Bet David had this great idea. It says
Man, I
make
listen
it
to that shit. Say that.
yeah, make it 3 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Let them talk to each other, debate each other one-on-one, and let them speak. And the answer should be 10 minutes, not 2 minutes, because you really can't make up your mind. Trump and Biden what actually all politicians in 2 minutes.
No
They
politician.
they they you ask them questions, they avoid the questions, and they what do you call this? They deflect the questions, they deflect, and so just talking for 2 minutes without answering the questions. And I'm telling you, like we do not have. Matter of fact, if you're not wealthy, you have no business being in politics whatsoever because it does not serve you. Either side are not working for people who doesn't have wealth.
See, I agree with you to a slight bit. Like I said, I'm I'm in communication with this brother. He worked directly with Trump Party, and he's like on the ground, basically one of the local black parties in I want to say Baltimore. I can't think of the fucking place right now. But anyways, he was breaking some stuff down, and exactly what you're saying makes sense. But I'm telling you, what about the fact that you won't really even be able to come up with too much big government? Like the bigger the government is, the harder it is.
That is true. But what I'm saying is that we have no business in being Democrat or Republican.
All right.
We do not. We are best served being in the middle. Just like that's why I agree with Ice Cube. Here's a plan. Here's a plan that I'm proposing that will work for us. This is how much money that we will need. We will vote. We will support whichever side supports that agenda. That's how all communities play the game of politics, except for black and minorities.
Hey, but what about every time you come? I'm trying to tell you, this is my only problem. And that's why I was telling Scoop earlier. I was like, bro, Scoop, you know that we don't really even rock with Lil Wayne that tough because he's an adult and I feel like he's still making kid music. But when it comes to you just trying to call people coons because they're supporting Donald Trump, it's a big difference when a nigga just go and you know he don't know nothing about politics, nothing about nothing. But when somebody go and he say what he say and he let you know why I'm supporting him, how do you start calling that person a coon? I can understand if you
It's
disagree with his
ignorance.
judgment, but
It's
like how is
ignorance.
he speak on it?
It's ignorance.
But Biden said it and we're still doing it. Like I'm trying to tell you, lady,
It's
I'm seeing
ignorance.
it every
Here's
day.
the thing. Here's the thing. The Democrat plays to people's emotions. They're trying to relate to you emotionally. And if you wanna buy people for nothing, that's how you do it.
You're
And
gonna
then
feel good stories.
feel good stories. That's their
Mhm.
plan. And the Republicans, they don't give a fuck because they're not even working for you anyway.
Anyway, facts. Speak on
So
that.
it's the thing. It's all about money. It is all about money. If you don't have money, it's either you have money or you have a huge group of followings or a huge group of voting pool. Those are the two things that move anything.
I was
All
telling
communities know how to play the politic games except for black and minorities because we just handed our vote freely to the Democrat parties.
bro, I'm trying to
And
say
then
that's the only thing I was
right.
saying, like Haiti. Like I would just be on a strike. Like, and even if you don't want to vote for Trump, like to me, it's pointless not to vote. But if you're not gonna vote for Trump, you can write Kanye name in. You can write the Joe Jorgensen. There's another person. Not people out here doing shit, bro. Write somebody name in possibly, bro. But like, I'm really trying to figure out, bro. Like, how can we get like? How can you still support somebody that came out and spoke to you in these ways? Like, I
But
understand you
the thing
saying
is,
Trump is
here's the
mean.
thing. Here's the thing is what it doesn't make any difference to me what he says. They're all the same way.
Yeah, I
The,
understand that, bro.
they
But
say,
Hillary was walking around with a bottle of hot sauce in her
but
hand, bro. I'm trying
again,
to tell you,
they're
lady, bro. I'd
playing.
rather you just let me, like, I'd rather you be yourself than be like, yo, what's up, my guy? Like, it feels
It's
awkward to
all
me,
of them.
bro.
Yeah, it's all of them like that. Matter of fact, what they saying, both sides, whatever. That's what the reason why
But I
I'm
seen a
not.
Trump fan. I want you to. I don't want to keep on cutting you off, but I seen a Trump fan today in Walmart, brother. And I'm trying to tell you, he was white. I was black. It was nothing wrong with it. I hate when I see people that feel like they need to feel inclusive with me. I'm not an underdog, bro. We're better than you in my mind, so it's no reason to even play that game. Like I would rather you come out. Like that's my problem with Democrats. Every time I see them, they small talk me, lady. They small talk me,
But
small
his,
talk me.
but it still goes down to this: who
Mm-hmm.
cares?
I feel what you're saying, bro. But
Like
I feel some
who
type of
cares?
way about that, bro. Like
Yeah.
you know something. Like matter of fact, let me bring this up so you can really touch on this. I was listening to the white guy. He was saying how he got his house for $0 basically. House cost $1.4 million. That's the price on it. Boom. He paid 15% down, 20% down, whatever that was. And then he did the whole math and he was saying like if he was in California, the taxes would be taking basically $33,000 a month. And the fact that he's now in Las Vegas where they have no state tax, he's basically saving 30K. I mean, what it is, he said 28K because his mortgage monthly is like $3,000 or something like that. So he just showed you how at the end of this whole process, he's basically playing nothing, even though he had to pay something to move into it. The fact that the money that was being taken away in California is now being recouped. He's now basically playing nothing, and he has a monthly income now of $28,000 extra now because he went from motherfucker. Matter of fact, let me show you the exact math, bro, because I don't even want to. Because like I said, I love when you touch on these shit. Because I was thinking about the other day, I was like, bro, Scoop, you in here, bro? You supposed to be in here. All right, bro. So you hit me about the spot, and I'm not sure because that night that me and Lil Haiti was in here, I'm pretty sure it was just me, Lil Haiti, and my wife. When he was going in and letting us know like how to like do everything, basically go on your whatever website, you pull up the house, you check out, you feel me, you check everything out, you see what the house before that sold for, you check out a couple of houses within that area. Like he was showing us the whole science behind that, and I don't know if you ever got that knowledge.
For sure.
And I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki, and he was saying when he went to class, the bro was telling him that, like, bro, OPP, other people money. So
Yeah,
he
I
was letting
love
them
it.
know. You feel me? He was letting them know, like, bro, go look at 100 houses, bro. And at the end of this, you're gonna have one house. That's all good. Now you take that house because you broke as fuck. You take that house, you find somebody that's willing to buy that house, and you sign the contract off to them. That's their contract. But it's your contract because you got the contract, nigga, and as you pass it off. Like Lil Haiti was really breaking down that whole science of how we get the numbers and everything. And I'm not even sure if we got that clip, but I was saying, bro, I really need to cut that shit up. Cause I was gonna tell you that other day when you had texted me and said if I found in the house. I told you I think I like 27 right now on my list. Right. And I'm doing some weird shit. And you know me, I'm super weird with it where I'm trying to find them when they're not listed yet. So like I'm just going around looking and shit. I'm like, oh, that bro don't like he got nobody in it.
Fact.
So that's the type of time I'm on right now, bro. But I was thinking the other day, I was like, I'm bullshitting because I need to get my brakes right. So I could, because you gotta see me, bro. Like I'll pass by some good shit, G. And like instead of me stopping, I'll be like, I'll stop when I come back. And when I come back, I'm in a rush. I gotta stop that shit. And I was thinking about why I do it early, and I was like, you know what? I gotta get my whip all the way up to grade. I need to get my brakes. You feel me? I've been needing to change my brakes, but I've been bullshitting because I've been kind of busy. So I need to change my brakes, bro. And Scoop, bro, we gotta start. Cause I meant to hit you up, bro. We really need to have. See, bro, I'm like Kanye, bro. I be jumping everywhere. Lil Haiti, you know Mo Bamba is on some real estate shit.
Yeah, he invests into that company that.
Why aren't you in contact with these people, bro?
Why? Matter of fact,
I added you the other day in a nigga like, bro, you know any good realtors? I added you, bro.
I saw that.
Did you say anything? Did you let them know?
I messaged directly.
All right. Just making sure, bro. Because I was like, bro, make sure you hit these niggas up, bro. Because I be doing this for all my homeboys, bro. Like, bro, let these niggas know. But yeah, when I see Obama doing this, I was like, damn, bro, this Lil Haiti. You feel me? Why the fuck Lil Haiti?
But the thing is, this company is trying to get my company out of business, though.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I was sitting down the other day and I was upset. I was like, bro, the YMCA was good for so long, and then they wanted to start charging niggas. Hey, you remember how hard it was to get good hooping sessions, bro?
Yeah.
That charging shit in the hood is not good, Lahady. I want to find out.
But the thing is, I understand now. I understand it though.
No, I don't understand it, bro. Let's try to find a way, Lahady.
But they don't get the reason why it was free is because they had donations. That's why you saw like all those peoples on the wall and stuff like that.
Free.
Huh?
It was never free. Are you talking about the niggas that